How's it going, everybody? Robin here with AriesFireTarot. Welcome to your daily tarot card reading. This is going to be for Friday, February 5th, or whenever you happen to find the video. So, Magician Week continues. I was guided to do a week of magician type readings. I'm wearing my magician's cloak, which I love. I have pulled from the Gilded Tarot the Magician card. This is one of my favorite magician cards out of all the decks that I have. He's very powerful. He's very intentional. He's very wise, and he is here to remind you of your own power and your alchemy. So I'm going to put this card out to the side. And the intention of this reading is to look at the healing power of your magic. So I find this is going to be a really compelling read for you guys, and I hope you enjoy it. And I do look forward to your comments, and I just want to thank you all for subscribing. Love you guys. And let me just do a couple quick shuffles here, and we'll start looking at the healing power of your magic. And I'm getting advice from Spirit. This could be very healing for yourself or for somebody else around you or for the collective. Okay, so I felt like that was the card right there to start the reading off with. So let's have a look here. Okay, so the Ten of Swords came out. All right, so there's a cycle that is ending in your life. We got a couple of kind of lectures from Team and Spirit this week on what not to do. So if you start looking at things with a little bit more intention, you could end cycles and really heal yourself. Ten of Swords coming at you. You could be a little bit exhausted by life's trials and tribulations. You know, the world is, I mean, it's a hard place to be. This is one of the hardest environments for your soul to endure. But if you start living your life with a little bit more intention and heart-centered soul, I'm getting the word intention again at the risk of repeating myself, you could really end this cycle and start to really tap into your magician here. So I find that is a very interesting card for you guys. And I know I say that all the cards are interesting, but that's because they are. So let me do a deck cut here. Wow. Okay, so you could end a cycle. It could be very, very difficult for you. We've got the Tower here. Your world could be blown apart a little bit. It could seem like it's a rocky ride right now. But everything is for your highest good. I've talked about on my other channel, Oracle Rising, about how we're all here to escape the Matrix. If you guys have not seen the movie The Matrix, I really want you guys to check it out, because in my opinion and the opinion of a lot of other people, The Matrix is a documentary, not a movie. So there's something here for you guys to wake up within yourself by ending a cycle. And it could be the cycle of your poverty thinking. It could be you could be telling yourself that you're ill or that nobody likes you. That's a very negative thought process. It's time to start focusing on things that you can do a little bit better for yourself. And your world could blow apart with the Tower card. But the Tower card, the intention of this is to look at the strength of your foundation, and what gets blown off is what is no longer serving you anymore. So that's very interesting too. See, I said it again. So the healing power of your magic. It's like you need to heal yourself. You know, whatever you see within yourself. And again, people can think themselves out of illnesses. They can think themselves out of poverty. Whatever it is that you feel like you might be stuck in right now that's holding you down. It all comes down to the way you're thinking. So we'll have a couple more cards here. I think the King of Swords came in on Monday. And the King of Swords, this guy is in absolute control of his thoughts. So there is a theme coming through Magician Week, that it's time for you to control your thoughts and end any cycles that are not serving you anymore. So everybody knows what that is already. The first thing that popped into your head when I said ending a cycle that is painful or not for your highest good is not walking you towards your highest timeline, That's going to be dropping off here for you guys, but it is going to take the power of the King of Swords to do that. I want to clarify him out a little bit. Let's have a card for the King of Swords. So I pulled the Page of Cups. So where is your soul leading you? Where is your heart leading you? Where is love leading you? There's something very divine about following your heart. Your heart and your gut. They're like the decoder ring for your higher self, you know, and allowing stuff like this to come in. And once you start decluttering your mind, you're able to hear your higher self with greater clarity and not have any doubts anymore. I'm being guided to go on a pause and just sit with the cards for just a moment. I don't know why this is happening, but I have to listen. So just hold on, you guys. Okay, I did actually just sit here with the cards in my hand and I closed my eyes. And I was given the vision of this video that I saw with Dolores Cannon, and I refer to her quite a bit on my other channel, Oracle Rising, because she was an absolute genius. And she talked about how like she would hypnotize people and she was able to regress people and she was able to connect with their higher self. And she would have conversations with the higher self that said that, you know, they could heal people, heal you, your higher self can heal you without any sort of medical intervention, you know, prior to surgery and stuff like that. So it is like you need to open up that roadmap to your higher self. And this is going to happen because you're ending a cycle of maybe a deep stress or a worry or illness. There's lots of cases where people have healed themselves through the power of prayer. Your intentional thought is prayer. It's a conversation with the universe. Very, very interesting what we're getting here. So there is something within you that does need to be healed, and you're able to do this yourself, you know. And I know that a lot of people have gone through deep traumas and situations that are incredibly scary. I've been through that myself, you guys, and I finally one day stood up and just said, this is not how I want my story to end. So there's something in you that you'll be able to do that for yourself too. Just say, you know what, this is not how my story is going to end. I wasn't meant to live this way. I'm no longer going to be held captive by a situation or a person or a health issue. So it's time for you guys to really grab that, like grab hold of that, your highest intention and the belief in yourself through the power of the Magician, that you can take on anything that you need to and move forward and be a more healed entity. Oh, this is a really cool card that I pulled here for you guys. So I pulled the Seven of Wands. So it is time for you guys to take that stand and say, like, I'm not going to take this anymore. Like, I don't want to participate in my life anymore. I don't want to have that negative thinking. I don't want to feel like a sick person anymore. I healed from an incredibly horrific back injury. You know, I healed from a significant thyroid illness, and they both happened to me at the same time. And I was in a pit of despair, you guys, and I didn't know what to do anymore. And it was at that moment that Archangel Gabriel came into my life, and he wrapped himself around me. And it was through his power of intention for me that I was able to start on my journey of healing. Okay, I was able to avoid a surgery. Okay, I came back from the brink of something that was very dark, very dismal. I did not see how my life could turn around. But then Archangel Gabriel came in and he helped me to be able to stand up for myself, literally stand up. Because at that point in my life, I couldn't walk, you know? So the power of thought, you guys, the power of your intentional healing cycle, it starts with you. And you can call on your team in spirit, whichever angel that you resonate with the most, whichever spirit guide you resonate with the most, call them in and ask them to end this very deep, probably dark cycle for a lot of you. And remember, the power of your positive thinking can change your entire life around and heal you. So be healed, you guys, and walk with love and grace. Okay, I'm going to wrap it up. Take care. Bye.